Have you ever sat on the toilet for 20 minutes, stomach cramping, feeling bloated and stuck, and yet nothing? You're not alone. Constipation isn't just uncomfortable. It steals your energy, clouds your mind, and can even become dangerous. But would you believe me if I told you that just 1 spoon of this thick, old-fashioned oil can make you feel 5 pounds lighter by tomorrow morning? Naturally. Most people think constipation is just about eating more fiber or drinking water, and castor oil is outdated or even dangerous for constipation. But the truth is, if used the right way, it can be faster, gentler, and more effective than most over-the-counter laxatives. And for those silently suffering with bloating, pain, and days of discomfort, this isn't just about going to the bathroom. It's about feeling like yourself again. Let me take a moment to share the heartfelt story of one of our dear viewers, Margaret Thompson from Missouri, USA, a brave soul who shared her battle with chronic constipation on our previous video. Here's what she wrote.
Hi, I'm 68 and have lived a relatively healthy life. But last winter, after my knee surgery, I found myself unable to go to the bathroom. Days would pass without a bowel movement. I felt bloated, anxious and ashamed. I tried everything: prunes, fiber shakes, laxatives, even suppositories. Nothing worked. I was in pain, sleepless and losing hope. It affected my mood, even my relationship with food. The doctors just told me to drink more water. Then I stumbled on a video about castor oil on your channel. Out of desperation, I tried it. The first night I took it, I slept better. The next morning, I cried. It worked, gently, naturally. No cramping, no drama. Now I use it weekly, and I feel like I got my life back. It wasn't just the relief, it was that someone finally understood what I was going through.
Margaret's story is not unique, but it is powerful. And today, we're breaking down exactly what she did and how you can do it too. So Margaret, thank you for sharing. And friends, you're not alone. This community is built on real stories, real struggles, and real solutions. Before we dive into the 8 ways to use castor oil for constipation, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know. Where are you watching from? Let's celebrate this incredible global family. And even more importantly, have you ever overcome a health challenge using natural remedies? Tell me your story in the comments. I'd love to hear your story in the comments. Who knows? Your healing journey could inspire thousands in our next video. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian from Premium Health Harbor. I spent more than 50 years researching ancient remedies, modern studies, and real patient results. And what I found shocked me. Castor oil isn't just a stool softener. Recent studies show that castor oil can stimulate bowel movement by activating the intestinal walls, increasing motility by over 60% within hours. Let's bust myths, open your eyes to natural relief, and finally give your body the freedom it deserves. We'll now count down 8 most surprising uses of castor oil for constipation, from the least known to the most powerful. Stick till the end, because the #1 method could give you results in as little as 4 hours, and with bonus tips that 90% of people miss. Number 8, castor oil packs over abdomen. Slow but deep relief. Let's begin with one of the most underestimated yet profoundly effective methods, the castor oil abdominal pack. Now you might be thinking, wait, isn't castor oil something you're supposed to drink? That's a common misconception. But here's where the surprise begins. You don't have to ingest a drop to experience deep, soothing relief. Imagine this. You lie down after a long, uncomfortable day, apply a warm, oil-soaked cloth to your belly, and feel a gentle warmth seep into your skin. Beneath the surface, something magical is happening. The castor oil penetrates deeply into your tissues, stimulating lymphatic drainage and energizing the enteric nervous system. That's your gut's own brain. The result? A quiet, calm digestive system begins to awaken, naturally and without force. To do it, simply soak a flannel or cotton cloth in cold-pressed castor oil, place it over your lower abdomen, cover it with plastic wrap, and apply a warm heating pad for 45 minutes. This simple ritual, done at night, sets in motion a slow but steady shift in your digestive rhythm. Within 24 to 48 hours, many people report smoother bowel movements, less bloating, and an unexpected lightness in the gut. Some even say they sleep better that night. Proof that digestion and relaxation are deeply connected. Have you ever used a castor oil pack? What did it do for you? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how your body responded. Number 7. Castor oil in the belly button, gut reset. Now let's move to a technique that sounds almost too simple to be real, but has been passed down through centuries of traditional healing. It's called the belly button method, and yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Just one drop of castor oil applied directly into your navel can start a chain reaction that gently resets your digestive system. You see, your belly button isn't just a leftover from birth. It's a central hub connected to over 72,000 veins and nerves. In Ayurveda and other ancient systems, this area is known as the Pachoti gland, a key access point to your gut, liver, and reproductive organs. And here's what most people don't know. Applying a few drops of castor oil into your belly button before bed can trigger powerful internal responses without ever touching your mouth. This method is for those with chronic gas, bloating, sluggish digestion, or even nighttime constipation. You simply lie on your back, place a dropperful, or about 1 teaspoon, of organic cold-pressed castor oil directly into your navel, and let it absorb naturally as you sleep. The oil travels through the abdominal neurovascular pathways, gently activating the intestines and supporting liver detoxification overnight. Within a few days, users often notice less gas buildup, a flatter belly in the morning, and more regular bowel activity without effort. And unlike internal use, this method carries virtually no side effects, making it perfect for seniors, sensitive individuals, and even those who dislike the taste or texture of castor oil. But here's what makes this technique so unique. It's subtle. It doesn't shock the system like a laxative. Instead, it retrains your gut's natural rhythm. Many people also report emotional calmness because the gut-brain connection begins in this central area. So tonight, instead of popping a pill or suffering through another restless night, try this tiny ritual. Place the oil, lie still, and let your belly button become your healer. Have you ever heard of this technique before? It might sound unusual, but it just might be the missing piece in your gut healing journey. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try it. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. What if you paired this ancient belly button technique with a gentle abdominal massage using castor oil? The effects aren't just additive, they multiply. But we'll get into that in method number 4, so stay with me. You're going to want to try that combo. Number 6. Castor oil foot sole massage at night, the hidden reflex for morning relief. Now here's something that will surprise you. Your feet can control your gut. It sounds unbelievable, right? But according to reflexology and modern neurology, the soles of your feet house nerve endings that directly link to your intestines and colon. These zones act like switches. When activated, they can signal your digestive tract to wake up and move. That's where castor oil enters this beautiful picture. When you massage it into the soles of your feet before bedtime, you're not just nourishing dry skin, you're delivering a message straight to your digestive system. It's time to let go. Here's how to do it right. Warm a teaspoon of organic castor oil between your palms, then begin rubbing it into the bottoms of your feet using slow, firm circular motions. Focus especially on the arch and heel area. These correspond to the colon and lower intestines in foot reflex maps. After 2 to 3 minutes per foot, slip on a pair of old cotton socks and head to bed. While you sleep, the oil soaks into your nerve endings, promoting parasympathetic activation. Your body's natural rest and digest mode. What happens next? For many people, the result is simple but powerful. A peaceful night's sleep, followed by a gentle, complete bowel movement in the morning, without urgency, without strain. This technique is especially helpful for those with sensitive guts, seniors with sluggish colons, or anyone looking for a calm alternative to harsh remedies. And here's something to keep in mind. This practice doesn't just support digestion, it also lowers nighttime anxiety, improves circulation, and promotes hormonal balance by calming the nervous system. It's a holistic act of self-care that starts with your feet and ends with full-body wellness. This next method is where things start to get intense. If you've been waiting for a solution that delivers fast, noticeable relief in just hours, stay with me. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 5, mix with ginger oil for stubborn constipation, the deep penetrating detox you never knew about. If you've tried castor oil before but felt the effects were too slow or too subtle, this next method could be your breakthrough, especially if your constipation is chronic, stubborn, or emotionally triggered. Here's the secret. Castor oil alone is powerful, but when you combine it with a warming stimulant oil like ginger or black seed, you create a synergy that penetrates deeper into the intestinal walls, breaking through the stagnation that most other remedies can't touch. Let me explain why this works. Castor oil, rich in ricinoleic acid, is already known for increasing the activity of the small and large intestines. But ginger oil brings heat. It improves blood flow, stimulates nerve endings, and melts through mucosal congestion. When applied together over the abdomen, this dynamic duo doesn't just sit on the surface. It goes in, deep, right to the muscle layers of your colon, helping to wake up a sluggish bowel and encourage peristalsis, the natural wave-like motion that moves waste out of the body. Here's how to use it. Mix 1 tablespoon of castor oil with 4 to 5 drops of ginger essential oil or black seed oil for added anti-inflammatory effects. Gently warm the mixture in your hands, then apply it in circular motions all over your lower abdomen. Cover with a cloth, wrap with plastic, and apply a warm compress or heating pad for 30 minutes. The result? Many people report a bowel movement within hours. And what's fascinating is that this detox doesn't stop at your digestive tract, your skin, your lymph system, even your mood shifts, because this combo works through the entire excretory network, helping toxins exit from both directions, bowels and skin. Did you know your skin plays a key role in helping your bowels heal? This is the kind of ancient meets modern remedy that speaks to the intelligence of the whole body. And if this surprised you, just wait until the next technique. We're about to get hands-on with a method that mimics your gut's natural rhythm and teaches it to move again. Number 4, abdominal massage, the 7-minute gut wake-up you can do tonight. Now, if you've ever felt that tight, bloated, stuck sensation sitting heavy in your lower belly, you know how desperately you wish you could just press a button and get things moving. Well, this next method comes incredibly close. It's called the 7-minute castor oil abdominal massage, and it works not just physically but neurologically. It's a gentle, hands-on way to train your gut to wake up and move on its own. No pills, no force, just flow. The gut isn't just a tube. It's a muscular system that relies on rhythm and stimulation. And when we don't move, hydrate, or manage stress, that rhythm slows or stops. But here's the magic. Using your hands in combination with warm castor oil, you can recreate the peristaltic wave motion that pushes waste through your intestines. And your gut responds like an orchestra following a conductor. Here's how to do it. Warm 1 to 2 teaspoons of cold-pressed castor oil in your palms and apply it to your lower abdomen. Lie down, knees slightly bent, and begin circular massage, moving clockwise, which is the natural direction of the digestive tract. Start in small circles around the navel, slowly expanding outward to cover the entire abdomen. Focus especially on the lower right, ascending colon, upper abdomen, transverse, and lower left, descending colon. Continue for 7 full minutes, breathing deeply throughout. What can you expect? For many people, this becomes a morning game changer. Within 6 to 10 hours, bowel movement becomes smoother, less painful, and more complete. But there's more. This massage also activates the vagus nerve, calming the entire nervous system, which in turn improves gut-brain communication. That means better digestion, better mood, and even fewer sugar cravings. This isn't just a technique, it's a ritual, a way to reconnect with your body, reawaken your natural rhythms, and shift from force to flow. It's ideal for seniors, those recovering from illness, or anyone who feels their digestion is asleep. And here's something to think about. What if you could get all these benefits without even touching your belly? Stay with me. Our next method is as modern as it gets, and it may just be the perfect solution for those who can't tolerate the oil's taste or texture. Number 3, castor oil capsules, the gentle modern way for sensitive systems. Not everyone can handle the texture, taste, or intensity of traditional castor oil methods, and that's okay. The modern world has given us a cleaner, more convenient option, castor oil in capsule form. Think of it as the ancient remedy reimagined for sensitive stomachs, busy schedules, and those who just can't face a spoonful of thick oil first thing in the morning. These capsules are typically soft-gel supplements that contain a carefully measured dose, usually between 0.5 to 1 milliliter, of cold-pressed castor oil, sealed inside a delayed-release shell. This shell protects the oil from being absorbed too early in your stomach, allowing it to reach your intestines where it's needed most. Once there, the ricinoleic acid goes to work, gently stimulating your bowels and promoting natural movement, without the nausea, mess, or taste. The result? Users often experience a smooth, complete bowel movement within 6 to 10 hours, perfect for overnight use, or as a gentle morning support. There's no violent urgency, no bloating, no post-relief fatigue, just ease. It's especially helpful for seniors, people with gut sensitivity, or anyone recovering from illness or surgery who can't handle aggressive laxatives. And the best part? Because it's so measured and controlled, it's less likely to cause cramps, dehydration, or dependency when used properly. But here's the golden rule. Don't overdo it. Even in capsule form, castor oil is powerful. Stick to the recommended dosage, use no more than 1 to 2 times per week, and always consult your doctor first, especially if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or on medications. These capsules prove that sometimes a remedy doesn't have to be dramatic to be effective. And if you've been hesitant to try castor oil because of its taste or intensity, this might be your bridge into the world of natural gut healing. Now we're heading into the fast lane. Up next is the classic method everyone fears but secretly wonders about, drinking castor oil. But what if I told you there's a right way to do it that's far more effective and far less disgusting than you think? Number 2, castor oil drink with lemon or orange juice, the classic method done right. This is the method that made castor oil famous, and honestly, a little infamous. The thought alone makes many people cringe. Thick, pungent oil sliding down your throat and turning your stomach. But here's the truth that most people miss. It's not the castor oil that's the problem. It's how you're taking it. Used correctly, drinking castor oil can become one of the most fast-acting, deeply cleansing natural remedies you'll ever try for constipation. Here's how to do it the right way. Take 1 tablespoon of high-quality, cold-pressed castor oil and mix it with fresh lemon juice or orange juice, something tangy that can cut through the texture and taste. The citrus not only makes it more palatable, but it also stimulates liver enzymes, supporting a more complete detox effect. Drink this mixture first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and then immediately chase it with a glass of warm water. Within 4 to 6 hours, the magic begins. Smooth, complete bowel movements without the violent cramping that many associate with chemical laxatives. So what makes this method so powerful? When ingested, castor oil breaks down into ricinoleic acid, which binds to receptors in the intestinal wall, stimulating intense peristalsis, the natural contractions that push waste through your colon. But it doesn't just clean you out. It reduces gut inflammation, supports bile flow, and even enhances immune function in the gut lining. Still, it's not for everyone. Pregnant women, children, and anyone with ulcers, diverticulitis, or active inflammation in the gut should avoid this method. And it should never be used daily or recreationally. This is a deep cleansing technique best reserved for occasional, mindful use. But when done safely, the results can be almost shocking. People often describe a feeling of lightness, a clearer mind, and even better skin within a day or two. That's because you're not just relieving constipation, you're releasing toxins that have been sitting in your system for days, even weeks. And here's the real kicker. If you want to take this even further, getting quicker, gentler results, and healing your gut lining at the same time, then what I'm about to show you in the final method might just become your go-to remedy for life. Number 1, emergency fast relief mix. Castor plus aloe vera plus warm water, the gut reset blend. Now we've reached the most powerful method in the entire castor oil arsenal. And trust me, this one isn't just for occasional constipation relief. It's a full-body reset button, perfect for those moments when you feel blocked, bloated, toxic, and just stuck. Whether it's been days since your last proper bowel movement, or you're feeling the mental fog, low energy, or abdominal heaviness that often comes with a sluggish gut, this mix has the potential to clear it all, gently but effectively. The secret? Combining 3 natural agents, each powerful on its own, but unstoppable together: castor oil, aloe vera juice, and warm water. Here's how to make it. In a glass, mix 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed castor oil, 1 tablespoon of pure aloe vera juice, make sure it's food-grade and preservative-free, and 1 cup of warm water. Stir well and drink it on an empty stomach, preferably first thing in the morning. Why this combination works so fast lies in its unique synergy. Castor oil activates bowel movement through its interaction with intestinal receptors. Aloe vera, on the other hand, soothes the gut lining, reduces inflammation, and acts as a natural mucilage, helping the stool move more smoothly through the intestines. The warm water boosts circulation and hydration, helping the mixture absorb quickly and take action almost immediately. The result? Many users experience a thorough, complete bowel release in as little as 2 to 4 hours, without the harsh, cramping effects that come from synthetic laxatives. It's fast, yes, but it's also incredibly soothing, healing, and supportive to the gut wall. And because it clears both toxins and emotional stress stored in the digestive system, it often brings side benefits too, like clearer skin, reduced headaches, better sleep, and that beautiful, light feeling of a body in balance. But a word of wisdom: this method is potent. It's not for daily use. Reserve it for those emergency days when you need a safe, effective cleanse and a true internal reset. For maintenance, stick to the gentler techniques we covered earlier in this video. If you try this method, I want to hear from you. How did your body respond? Was it the breakthrough you've been waiting for? And remember, relieving constipation is only part of the journey. What if you could heal your gut so deeply that constipation stopped happening in the first place? That's exactly what we'll explore in the next video. Side effects and safety tips: what you must know before using castor oil. Now, before you rush to try any of these methods, let's pause for a moment and talk about something just as important as results: safety. Castor oil may be natural, but that doesn't mean it's harmless. Like any powerful remedy, it demands respect. And while the benefits are incredible when used properly, misuse can cause discomfort or even serious health issues in sensitive individuals. Let's start with the most common side effects. The #1 complaint from people who overuse castor oil, especially in drinkable form, is diarrhea and cramping. While the ricinoleic acid in castor oil is effective at stimulating the bowel, it can overstimulate if taken in high doses or too frequently. This not only leads to uncomfortable spasms and dehydration, but can actually weaken your digestive muscles over time, causing dependence. Another issue is electrolyte imbalance. When you lose water rapidly through bowel movements, you also lose key minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. That's why it's crucial to stay hydrated and ideally replenish electrolytes after a strong castor oil cleanse. Also, be cautious with topical use if you have very sensitive skin. Although rare, some people may develop a rash or allergic reaction, especially if using low-quality or chemically processed oils. Always test a small patch first, especially before doing a full abdominal pack or foot massage. But here's the most important safety alert: castor oil should never be used by pregnant women. Its intense bowel-stimulating effect can also stimulate the uterus and may lead to premature contractions. It should also be avoided by nursing mothers, children under 12, and individuals with serious gastrointestinal conditions like ulcers, Crohn's disease, or severe hemorrhoids unless approved by a healthcare professional. In short, castor oil is a powerful ally when used wisely and occasionally. For most people, once or twice per week is more than enough, especially when combined with a gut-healing diet and natural lifestyle habits. So here's the bottom line: respect the oil, start small, and listen to your body. Relief should feel relieving, not punishing. And when used in the right way, Castor oil can be one of the gentlest, most effective remedies in your entire health toolkit. And here's the part that excites me the most, what I like to call the 7-day transformation promise. If you commit to using even just 1 or 2 of these castor oil methods consistently for 7 days, especially the simple foot rub before bed, the belly button technique, or the oral oil method, you'll likely begin to notice real, tangible shifts in your body. We're talking about more than just a bowel movement. By the end of the week, many people report feeling less bloated, waking up with a lighter stomach, experiencing deeper, more restful sleep, and even noticing a surprising boost in daytime energy and mental clarity. Why? Because when your digestion flows, everything else in your body starts to align. Your gut is your second brain. It impacts your hormones, your mood, even your immune system. And when you unblock it naturally, without harsh chemicals or dependency-forming pills, your entire system begins to reset. This is exactly what Margaret experienced. Just 7 days of applying castor oil around her belly and feet, and she was no longer dependent on laxatives, no longer afraid of eating out, and finally sleeping through the night without that gnawing pressure in her stomach. And if it worked for her, it could work for you. Now let's explore these 8 powerful castor oil methods, each with a unique approach and each designed to help you unlock your body's natural rhythm. We'll count them down from the slowest, most gentle options to the fastest relief techniques you can use, starting tonight. Other natural oils that help constipation, nature's unsung heroes. Now, while castor oil may be the spotlight hero of today's video, it certainly isn't working alone in nature's medicine cabinet. If your body doesn't respond well to castor oil, or you simply want to rotate your remedies for balance, there are 3 other natural oils worth keeping on your radar and in your kitchen. First up is flaxseed oil, a gentle, nutrient-rich oil packed with omega-3 fatty acids. These help lubricate the intestines and soften stools naturally without stimulating the bowel too aggressively. It's perfect for long-term support, especially if taken daily in small doses. Next, we have olive oil. Yes, the very oil you might be drizzling over your salad. But inside your body, olive oil works as a bile stimulant, encouraging your liver to release more bile, which smoothens the digestive process and eases stool movement. A tablespoon on an empty stomach in the morning can do wonders. And finally, there's coconut oil, which not only has natural laxative properties, but also fights gut-damaging bacteria with its antimicrobial fatty acids. It's a favorite in tropical cultures for keeping digestion regular and inflammation low. Want detailed videos on how to use each of these oils properly? Let me know in the comments by typing, "Yes, more oils please." Your feedback shapes our future content, so don't hold back. Daily habits that keep constipation away, simple, powerful, repeatable. If you're ready to not just fight constipation, but prevent it, this is your daily rhythm. Simple habits that require almost no effort, but bring noticeable results. Start your day with 1 glass of warm lemon water. It wakes up your liver and gently jumpstarts digestion. At night, eat a handful of soaked raisins or dried figs. These act like natural fiber bombs and promote easy morning movement. Spend 10 quiet minutes doing a gentle belly massage with castor oil before bed. You'll sleep deeper and wake up lighter. Avoid cold dairy, iced drinks, and processed foods, especially at night. They slow down your digestion and block the energy flow your gut needs. Integrate these consistently, and you won't just treat constipation, you'll transform your digestive health over time. Most asked questions, answered with care. Let's quickly address the questions many of you are already thinking. Can I give castor oil to kids? Only under the advice of a pediatrician. Children's systems are delicate, and dosages must be exact. Is it safe during pregnancy? No. Castor oil is known to stimulate uterine contractions and has been used historically to induce labor. Pregnant women should completely avoid it unless under direct medical supervision. What if I feel cramping or discomfort? Mild cramping may occur at first, especially if your system is sluggish. But if it's intense or ongoing, reduce the dosage immediately, stay well hydrated, and space out your usage. Your body needs time to adjust. Have a question we didn't answer here? Post it in the comments below. We may feature your question or story in our next video. This is a healing journey we're all walking together. Senior Digestive Health Tip. A message from the heart. To our beloved seniors, this message is especially for you. As we age, our digestive fire naturally cools, our metabolism slows, and we often feel the impact of years of dietary or medication stress. But constipation doesn't have to become your new normal. Used wisely, castor oil can bring back the rhythm your body once knew, without causing dependence, unlike chemical laxatives that often leave things worse in the long run. The key is moderation, awareness, and choosing gentle over aggressive. Just one or two methods we discussed today, done weekly, can offer relief, dignity, and peace. Because let's be honest, when your gut feels free, you feel human again, and no one should have to suffer in silence, not anymore. So today, we didn't just talk about castor oil, we unlocked it. You learned 8 carefully chosen ways to use castor oil, from slow, nurturing techniques like abdominal packs and foot massages, to fast-acting emergency relief blends for those days when your body just won't cooperate. We explored methods that speak to your skin, your nerves, your liver, and even your feet. Because constipation doesn't come from one source, and it can't be solved with one trick. But now you're armed with a complete constipation relief toolkit, one that doesn't rely on synthetic pills or quick fixes, but instead brings your body back into balance on its own terms. But here's the truth. Relieving constipation is just the first step. What if you could reprogram your gut by focusing on one small but powerful nerve center? In our next video, I'll reveal the 15 scientifically backed and anciently revered benefits of using castor oil near your belly button. This little-known technique goes beyond constipation, boosting immunity, improving hormones, supporting sleep, and even clearing skin. So don't stop here. Click over now to 15 benefits of using castor oil near the belly button and continue your journey to deeper healing and gut harmony. And don't forget, your downloadable castor oil relief guide is waiting for you in the description below. Use it to reference the techniques we covered today and make your healing easy, consistent, and powerful. This is Premium Health Harbor, and if you found this video valuable, like, comment, and share it with someone who deserves relief. Because healing happens faster when we do it together.